The other side of it is you've got a second serve. That's when your serves have to go in. Okay? Chris Marlowe, the game announcer, and a player on the 80s gold medal team, talks about the 7 deadly sins of serving. Okay? Those times when you absolutely have to get your serve in. Okay? And if you watch the matches last night, several of them were violated. Some many times. Okay? So when are the times when we have to get our serves in? Okay? When are the times when you absolutely have to get your serves in? After a timeout, or are you calling timeout? Okay, there you go. So after a timeout, what else? After big plays. Good time to get your serve in. When else? Anybody else? First point. Very good. So to me, the 7 times are your team's very first serve of the match, your first serve, okay? If the person on our team previous to you made a service error, okay, you don't want to give up 2 easy points in a row like that. If your first serve was a service error, okay, after a timeout, after the other team goes on a long run, if they've just rolled up 5-6 points, you don't want to serve in the net, give them an easy out, an easy ball back. Okay? And the last one is set point. And set point obviously is also match point. Okay? Those are the times when you got to get your serve in. Okay? Those to me are when you need a second serve. Okay? In tennis, you have to have both serves to be successful. You have to have a good first serve, and that should go in about 60% of the time. And you have to have a good second serve. And that's got to go in about 95% of the time. Otherwise, you double fault. That's when you give up the points. Same as a service error in volleyball. Okay? So when you're going to make sure you use that second serve for those times when you get those balls in. Okay? So what I want to do is I want to make sure my players have both serves, because you have to have both. Okay? If you remember, if I'm a big fan of movies, I'm going to quote some today. Okay? Crash Davis told Nuke LaLoosh when they're talking about how wonderful his fastball is, and he equated it with having a Porsche and a quadraphonic Blaupunk. Okay? Well, what Crash Davis says, you don't need a quadraphonic Blaupunk. What you need is a curveball. So you got to have both serves. And there are times, as I said, every match, every player has to be able to hit both serves.